So can I get your first and last name, please?
Montana Skye Ebbesen.
And what position are you on the cheer squad?
I am primarily a back spot, but I can also do some of the other positions as well.
And what college do you compete for?
University of New Mexico.
Now let's clear something up. This is mine. This is not yours because you're allergic to cinnamon, right?
I am definitely allergic.
But
Can be in the vicinity, you just can't eat it.
For sure. Okay, so what is your ties with Rio Rancho?
So I actually, I work with UCA, which is Universal Cheerleaders Association. They run summer camps and choreography, mainly throughout the summer, and then we also host competitions. But I actually work directly with them, being a skills coach, or I run their camp. I actually just finished their camp in July, and just I not only work with Rio Rancho, I work with Cleveland, I've worked with Cibola, I've worked with La Cueva, I've worked with literally almost every single school in Albuquerque and New Mexico, just helping them prepare for their season as well.
And what tips can you give to any cheerleader? I know there's a big mental aspect before you go up there and you do your thing. I mean, you got to be near perfect.
Definitely near perfect. I always say perfection isn't possible, but you can get pretty close to it. But also, we're human, no one's perfect. And I do always tell, like, even the athletes I coach, 90% of cheerleading is mental. If you can get your brain behind it, the rest of it is the skill and the conditioning to it. And just be confident in what they're doing and training. Like, I think a lot, I even as a coach forget about it sometimes, of the training behind it. Weightlifting, kinesthetic training will help you in the long run with getting the skills rather than just repping the skills over and over again.
You were just telling me you've been on the squad now for 6 years.
Yes.
So what is it like, I mean, just kind of cheering out there during one of the basketball games in the pit?
Basketball is a world of its own. I mean, we cheer in one of the most legendary arenas in the nation. And I think every single year, Patino grew the program. I got to see him grow the program, but I mean, with the players that we've had, it's been electric. Like, when they say it quite literally creates mini earthquakes, like, we can feel it down on the court. We can feel the energy. A lot of my teammates have a joke, like, we would come down and there's right where that curtain is on the ramp, like, you just feel the body heat when it's a full house. And we're like, we want to go back to the air conditioning, but we also want to, like, enjoy the fun of the pit. But it's so electrifying, and winning in the pit is something else of its own. Especially that last game of the home game with the confetti was iconic, and I don't think that was definitely a once in a lifetime opportunity.
All right, so who are some of the Lobo cheerleaders that we should be watching out for this year?
I mean, we have a bunch of cheerleaders that are absolutely amazing. We've kind of revamped the program. We just got a new head coach, and we're taking away the competition side of the cheerleading aspect, and we are primarily focusing on the sideline aspect. And I think there are some amazing girls and guys. We have one returning vet, or we have two returning vets, but one primary vet right now, Quentin. He's stepped up as a leader this year just within practices the last 2 weeks. We have a lot of our second year stepping up as leaders, and it makes me feel good as a sixth year that I'm leaving a legacy and that they're being ready to step into my shoes when I'm ready to leave.
Wow, and the new head coach, she was a Lobo cheerleader, right?
She was, Gabby. She is absolutely amazing. Like I said, it was actually coming from Lovo. We wanted to he wants to take a step back and not have us compete, just so we can redirect and focus on the primary role of cheerleaders, and that's the game day aspect, the sideline aspect, and just rebuild that. And I think that's also coming from him coming in and wanting to kind of revamp the Lobo athletics, and then getting a new football coach and a new basketball coach, like, just kind of creating a unit, and like we like to call it a Wolfpack mentality, just throughout all of athletics, and we're all just on the same board and bringing back some traditions.
Awesome. And then, so what's been one of the best memories you've had thus far?
I would say the Washington State football game last year.
Yeah.
That was, I will say, we went into that game thinking, okay, it's just another game. But for them to pull out that win, like, I remember it started snowing a little bit, and we all just were like, there got to a point, normally we stand in a formation on the sideline. It got to the point that we were all on the little dotted line that we're not allowed to pass. We were all standing on it, like, just anticipating. And then when Washington didn't make that catch, it was amazing, electric. I think another experience was that next weekend I was fortunate enough to get selected to travel to Hawaii and cheer at the Hawaii game. Even though we did lose, it was definitely an experience just getting to see a Hawaii game day. I actually have a few friends from my summer job that cheer at Hawaii, and getting to see them and see what their game day is, the iconic like surfboard run out with the cheerleaders, was definitely something. And then on the basketball side would definitely be the last home game in the pit last year with the confetti and celebrating the regular season championship was definitely a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Perfect. And then just about the cheerleading squad, who's the funniest on the team? Like, who's the comedian?
Oh, that would have to be Ella.
Ella, okay.
Ella, she's our goofball. Yep. No doubt about it. She's our goofball. Besides, I mean, the boys all collectively, they're boys. But on the girls' side, Ella is such a goofball. I love her to death.
And then what's the go-to spot for you guys? Is there like a certain restaurant or like just a place to go have some food that you guys just love to go to as a team?
I would say our like kind of go-to spot. It's a good question. Because we have like during tryouts sometimes when it's like multi-days, or like we have that tryout and then they're going to announce. Typically like the Dion's right down the street from the pit is the go-to. Chick-fil-A down that like same street has been my go-to, but I think we all collectively, we typically once a year will have a bonding and go to Frontier right off of campus.
Okay.
And we all just sit there for hours and just talk and eat.
Perfect. And the last thing is just, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, go-to karaoke song.
Yeah.
Anything Disney.
Anything Disney.
Anything Disney, or lately, I've been getting into WWE and watching it and just getting invested. I'm super excited that they're coming out to Rio Rancho. But a lot of their walkout songs are so catchy. Like, that's just something else that like I would sing along to.
Perfect. Well, hey, thank you so much for your time, and good luck during the season.